Hello, good morning, namaste. Well, this episode of Michael Sands on the channel here is dedicated specifically for practices that you can do with yoga to alleviate a sore back, whether after traveling, poor nights to sleep, or just maybe hiking up and down the hills and mountains here in the center of Sri Lanka. All these things can contribute to sore back pain and, well, I always like to say, with yoga, there's always a solution for everything. So let's go over to the mat and we'll begin. First thing we'll do is really gentle, just warming up here a little bit. And one of my favorite go-to positions for a sequence to start out, especially before meditation, is child's pose, actually. So raise your arms up. Remember all the breathing today through the nose, deep inhale and exhale here. Looking up to the sky, moving the fingers, tickling the clouds, and then drop your hands behind your back. Pull the shoulders together a little bit. Just leave the wrists of the hands here on the back, lower back, creating some weight as you go forward. Exhale breath, and just let yourself go down gently to the mat here. Forehead touching. If you don't touch with your forehead, get contact, put a yoga brick. Other option here is to separate the knees a little bit in case it's a bit intense at the tops, the points of the knees or the ankles. You can feel here with the weight of the hands and the wrists there on the lower back. It's really nice way to release some tension. Yeah, a good restorative pose here. So now we'll come up. You can stay in this posture as long as you like, even 5 minutes. Whatever works for it. But just to go through the sequence, we'll carry on to the next one. So inhale, coming up all the way here. Raise your arms up to the sky again. Get some length in the spine, straightening it out. And now exhale. Dropping the hands down and just grabbing the other wrist this time. And leaning forward, exhale breath, keeping the weight of the hands again and the wrist on the lower back. And just let yourself down, the forehead touching the mat here. We'll stay here for some breaths. And again, this is personal awareness of how it feels, but you can stay here as long as you need. If you're doing this video alongside of what's being presented here, well, if you're following along, just pause the video. If you like this part, it is quite good. You're not stressing or straining any part of the body. In just a nice static pose, using gravity to release the tension in the lower back. And now with a deep inhale breath through the nose, bring ourselves back up here. Seated, raise your arms up one more time, deep inhale breath. Tickling the clouds one more time with the fingers. And now we'll roll over and just do something else here for the back. So this is what I call a knee hug. So very simple one. Again, easy to do anytime you have a mat or even a blanket or something on the floor. As long as it's warm. Lace the fingers together there across the knees and just rock side to side. Again, focusing on releasing tension there in the lower back. This is a really nice one. Again, you can continue as long as you like. Now we'll go on to a few more, what I consider to be relief for the back. But we'll do one more that's rather simple, and then be stepping into a few that are a bit more advanced. So, you don't want to cause an issue if you're trying to solve one. So just use your own judgment. You're following along on this part here. And so now we'll come off, cross the feet, inhale breath, roll forward, and I will do the wrong thing here of giving my back to the camera. So just sitting cross-legged for a demonstration here. You're going to do prayer pose, Namaskara. Get the fingers there just behind the back, pushing up as high as you can. Try to get the palms to touch. And then the progression on this is just pulling the elbows back and lifting the chin. Get a nice supported back bend. And this was particularly good here, more in the middle of the back. So it can have benefits for basically the whole spine. If you want to add a little detail here, once you're there for a while, you can just slide those fingers, pinkies particularly, because that's what's contacting the vertebrae. And give yourself a little bit of a massage. Actually quite good. Just keep the chin lifted maintain the pressure there. And you can go all the way to the base of the spine and back up. So this is the Yogic Namaskara back bend massage. I'll give it a name. But I found this is quite useful. It's a quick way again to release tension and have a more comfortable moment at any time of day. Then I'll go back up one more time, lifting the chin, deep inhale breath, and now exhale, release. Come back around. Now I'm getting blinded by the sun, so we'll see how this comes out in the film. Anyway, the next one is, again, a little bit more advanced. We go from half bridge to supported palms underneath. So check if you're sensitive in the elbows, or you find this too much, probably pause here the video and come back and repeat the first 4 techniques we did there.